Hello, viewers. Today's video is going to be a review on this big old flashlight I got. Um, Not sure how you pronounce this name. I don't know if it's NEBO or NEBO or I don't know. Never even heard the brand. But anyway, I was at my local sports and outdoor store today and just kind of looking around with my brother. And at the front, they had their flashlights and stuff, but it's like a display they had. You can just kind of look around. But lo and behold, I saw this big boy, which caught my eye. Almost didn't see it, and my brother was like, "Hey, look at this!" And I was like, "Holy crap!" I was like, "This thing is huge." 6,000 lumens, as you can probably see here. It's IP67. Water is waterproof. It's not completely like it can only be submerged. I think up to 1 meter for 30 minutes before water gets inside. But it is like if you're using it in wet weather like rain or whatever, you should be fine. But it's got 4 light modes. Let me bring this up here for you guys. 4 light modes. You got high, medium, low, and strobe. It's got a onboard CO cob chip. It's actually circular. I don't know. It doesn't got on the box, but you'll see in a minute when I take it out. It's almost like I guess like a Luxon star, but or a Cree, but it's circle like this. It's a circle chip, and it's got like little individual chips. But I don't know, the smart power control. That is when you switch between modes. What it's supposed to do is instead of switching immediately high, medium, low, it actually ramps down, and then from high it turns on high, and then it slowly ramps down to medium, and then ramps down to low, and then off, and then you double click to engage the strobe. And like I said, we'll take this out in a minute. Uh, and I'll show you all the features. I've already messed with it. You can see it's out of, took the plastic wrap off. I've been messing around with it. But anyway, so, oh, and it has a USB recharge power bank built into it as well. As you can see, the nice fancy box with the, I don't know what you would call that, like a nice glossy finish on the words and stuff like that. Nice and eye-catching, I guess you could say. It's got the nice red line. Now, funny thing is, you open it from this end. So, we lift the box up. If I can open it up. And you're presented with nice foam cushion, cushiony case, I guess. I don't know. But you got your instructions in here. Nice little pamphlet. It's like a fold, opens, tells you how to do everything. I didn't win over everything, so I know pretty much all the features and all that whatnot. And it's got some features in here. I was trying to see. Oh yeah, and it also has a glow in the dark reflector, which is around the light. But there's another little feature that's I don't think is mentioned in here. No, it doesn't say. That I accidentally discovered, and I'll show that in a minute. But let's pull this thing out. This thing is also very heavy. I want to say this thing weighs probably about 10 pounds, 5-10 pounds. This is where you charge the flashlight right here, the micro USB, and then the power bank. I'm not sure. Let's see what the power output is. Doesn't say specifically. Yeah. Anyway, here's the waterproof I was talking about. 1 meter deep for 30 minutes. But anyway, I'm not sure what the output is. I don't have any like a load tester yet, so I have to get one of those and do a follow-up video of what the maximum power draw on that port is. Anyway, but it's got like a rubber boot. You just cover up. And also, I like one thing they did is they actually write, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. They actually give you the chart of the runtime actually engraved onto the case. And so it's a pretty quick reference, little reference sheet like that. It's got gripped handles on both sides, so you can hold it in either hand. Now this button, as you probably saw in the instructions, when it's charging, actually lights up. So now this has already been charged, but oh, also it comes with a micro USB cable. I got this off camera right now. As you can see, it's red, but it might go to green. I don't know if that's probably too bright with the light, but it lights up red and then turns green when it's fully charged, but it's already been charged. Also, when you do charge it, they recommend using a 2 amp battery or power supply or 5-volt power source. I got a fast charger over here off corner. It's a 2.1 amp at 5 volts output, so I'm using that. It's just a phone charger I had laying around. But anyway, so let's move the box aside. Another thing I do like is you can see here they actually got heat sinks cut in. It's probably CNC machined into this for to get rid of heat a lot quicker. And then to extend, like right now it's in floodlight mode, and then you just you gotta twist this, and then it gives you spotlight mode, so it extends. I don't know what, like maybe 15 inches almost, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, and then here's your cob LED arrangement. As you can see, there's a bunch of little tiny individual chip on boards. You got your 2 big bus bars, which feed each individual. So how this is, I was looking at it, there's 2 LEDs in series, and then it goes to a bus bar, across a bus bar. So there's 1, 2, 3 different sets, but there's 2 in series for each line. And then so row 1, row 2, row 3. I didn't count all of them, but I want to say this is probably like, I don't know, maybe 80 watts, maybe 100 watt LED. Not 100% sure. It's 6,000 lumens. That's stupid bright. And then on this side, when you first buy it, you'll have the battery piece right here. This unscrews it, tells you, remove before use. You remove this little tab, but inside it uses, let me see, does it say? No, they just register. That's all that says. Thought that was the battery type, but you just unscrew it like a normal, like you're putting batteries in a flashlight. And you got 2 thick lithium ion batteries in series with each other, as you can see. So it's a 26650 is the size, 7.4 volts because they're both in series at 5,000 milliamp hours or 5 amp hours or 37 watt hours. So pretty beefy size battery. It's almost the size, I was messing around, and it almost looked as big as a C-cell battery. You can actually put C-cell batteries in this flashlight, but they're just a little too big. So, and of course, I don't think it would last that long anyway, because this thing is very power hungry. In fact, this is so, I guess, powerful, it immediately heats up as soon as you turn it on high mode. So you got 2 batteries. These are replaceable. I looked them up online. They go for about $10 to $20 depending on where you buy it from for two batteries. So it's not bad. And then you got your back spring. This is a really thick, almost like a 14 gauge. I mean, it's like really tough to push down. So it's a really heavy duty spring there to make sure you get really good contact, and so there's no arcing, because you don't want none of that, especially in something like this where there's high current required to drive it. You don't want it to burn the contacts up if something comes loose. But oh yeah, also you can, it doesn't mention it in the manual, but you can actually take the lens off by unscrewing it like this, and then you got your lens, so you can clean your lens, I guess. And there's your LED right here. I don't know if that's going to focus. You can probably see the little tiny individual chips. And then the 2 lines, those are the 2 big bus bars that feed each of them, each row. And then you got your ring. It would have been nice if they sent like interchangeable colors So like red, blue, silver, gold, maybe. But I guess since this is the red line series, I guess that's just what they have. But I thought it was pretty cool. And also, I don't know if these are interchangeable. Like they have different lenses for these. Not 100% sure. Haven't really looked into it. But you can even gives you, tells you hot surface. Now, before we turn it on, I would like to mention one more feature is if this gets too hot, so like if you put your hand in front of it and it gets really hot, it'll actually it has like a thermal protection feature to where it'll actually go from full blast to like medium low-ish. So it'll actually turn down, and you'll see, and you can turn it off and turn it back on, but if it's still too hot, it'll go from high and it'll step down to like medium, and it won't let you run it on high until it goes down past a certain temperature. So it's a neat little feature. So I guess it prevents you from damaging the LEDs. And I guess that's a part of the that's whatever that is, that smart power control circuitry that's in here. So I guess it detects whenever the LEDs get hot, it's wanting to draw more power, and it's like, oh no, let's not do that. So it can detect whether it's getting too hot, or whatever, and so it just I guess protects the LEDs altogether. But I like that little feature. I think it's pretty nice. But anyway, this is where you get blinded. So it's gonna start off as high. I don't know if it's gonna completely wash out. That is like, it doesn't look that bright at first. So this is high. That's off. So high, medium, low, and you see how it just slowly ramps down. And then I guess this would be a epilepsy warning. If you have epilepsy, I would advise to skip through the video. I'll put the link down to skip whenever I'm done. So, but this is the strobe mode. You just push the button 2 times fast, and it's a fast strobe and slow strobe. But it only does it on high. You can't do like high, medium, or low. It's just full blast. So I'm probably gonna kill my camera, but let's see. Yep, just barely able to handle it. Medium and low. Oh yeah, and you can probably see that ring glowing. Let me see if I can I'm gonna turn the lights off. Turn this back on, turn it down, off, and you can see the glow. It actually glows pretty bright in the dark. And I think it glows for, what was it, like 10 seconds? Oh yeah. A 10-second charge will provide up to 2 minutes of illumination from the glow in the dark. Yeah, so for 10 seconds it lasts 2 minutes. So alright, so we're gonna pause the video and we're gonna go outside, and we'll see how bright this thing really is. Alright, we're back. We're outside. So let's try this. So this is high. This is floodlight mode. This is spotlight mode. There we go. I have my camera to adjust. That's like really, really bright. And let's see if we can pan around just this here for you. So super bright. That shed's about 100 feet away from me. So let's do spot. And you can probably see the wood line down there. I don't know, the camera's not really picking it up that great. But in person, it's actually pretty bright. You can see all the trees down there. For some reason, I guess it's just my my light's not really, my camera's not wanting to focus, cooperate with me. But yeah. And so, like I said, I'll do it again. Full floodlight. Nice and bright. Almost looks pretty decent, actually. Literally lights up the whole backyard. Like I said, the camera's not really cooperating for me, but in person, it's actually pretty bright. It's pretty impressive. So let me go to spotlight again. You can do individual, you know, on the ground here, there, down there somewhere. I mean, this is without, off, on. And the wood line down there, it's probably about 350, 400 feet away. So yeah, it's pretty bright. I'll try to point it up in the air. I don't know if you can see that or not. You probably can't see the beam. Nah, you're not gonna be able to see the beam. Nah, it's not gonna. Camera's not gonna cooperate for me. But let's turn it off, and you can see the green light. That's the afterglow ring that's around it, the little halo. So gives you some. You can probably see a little bit from that. And this thing's already hot from just running it just that few minutes. But yeah, so it's actually pretty fun. It's just crazy how bright this is. But yeah, let's pause the video and let's go back inside. Okay, we are back inside, and yeah, so like I said, it's a pretty nice flashlight. I like the feel, how, you know, the heaviness of it, the weight. You could probably use this to beat the crap out of somebody as well. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's pretty heavy, especially this end. It feels pretty robust. I just like it. I just like the feel of it. I like the look of it. I like the style. I especially like the way they did the heat sink right here into the body of it. But yeah, but I think that's pretty much it for this video. I'll put a link down to the website to where you can buy this straight from the company. Same price, $99.99, $100. For me, I guess it depends on where you live. Total was like $106 for this with after taxes, so not bad. But yeah, thanks for watching.